We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity.
We know the air is unfit to breathe and our food is unfit to eat. As if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy.
Silence! The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come.
You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
You have meddled with the primal forces of nature.
Don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts.
With Jason Bermas.
And who loves you? And who do you love?
Totally muted. I felt the thing right there. So I'm sorry for that 30 seconds of dead air. Yep, there we go. Audio, sound. So let's do it again. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Reality Rants. I'm Jason Bermas, obviously an imperfect human being, keeping my mute button down. I'd like to thank you all for joining me. We got another jam-packed show where I'm going to try to fit in what the ultimate goal is. Okay, and if you guys saw my thumbnail there, I kind of want to get into that too because I'm starting to get good at the Photoshop beta AI generation. That's 100% AI. Didn't take it from anybody, didn't do anything but some color correction. And I'm starting to get good with this prompt system. I'm sure there's a ton of other people out there that are going to get much, much better. But do I think, that this is eventually the goal? Well, when you have these upper echelon mutants, and that's all when I call them mutants, by the way, I mean it. Because they are literally trying to mutate what it means to be a human being. They're actually trying to strip away what it actually means to be a human being. Oh, we got a little Tipsky and Hutch. Thank you, Nathan. I do appreciate that. After all that, but that's the real deal. When Ray Kurzweil, who again is the head of Calico, the immortality division at Google. It's just a search company. It's just a tech company. It's just a phone company. It's a remember they hammer that home? When I say they, I'm talking about the mainstream media, government, and really talking heads over and over and over and over and over and over and over. It's a private company. It's not a private company. It's the definition of a Trojan horse civilian system where you can hide behind plausible deniability. That is embedded with the government, like this, and then works with pseudo-government agencies and their proxies. And I got a bunch to get into. I'm going to get into the Southern Poverty Law Center and their new extremist page. And I'm not sure how new this one is. I think they've added on to it, but it was brought to my attention by the researcher. I want to talk to the audience because it is the end of the week. We are live Monday through Thursday. And we do it from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern every single one of those days for 2 hours. Remember, the second hour is free over at rvmrumble.com. And what triggered my thoughts of a dystopic future? Because that's not how I want to think. I want to think about happiness and sunshine. Got out for the first time yesterday with my sister's dog, who's now becoming my dog, Smokey. I almost did the walk and talk. May do the walk and talk today. Great time. Great time just by myself, out in nature, out in the sunshine, walking through the woods, walking through the park, seeing the smiles and the joy of people around me. I don't like thinking about a not so distant future where that right there is the ultimate goal. But that's only the ultimate goal on the outskirts, right? Because these people, on one end, want you to merge with the technology. They want to experiment on you with all these different biogenetic nano goodies, okay? And then see what works the best. And then try to maintain their biology, not upload their consciousness to the cloud, not mind cloning like Martine Rothblatt would have you believe, but actually physically live forever, while tricking a bunch of people to essentially not only enslave themselves with technology and become a whole new type of serf class where you are continually experimented on like guinea pigs. I mean, that's weird and wild stuff. I'm aging myself with that joke. Weird and wild stuff, Johnny. But it's real. Like when Jared Kushner comes out and then says it was tongue-in-cheek, right? And says, well, I think that my generation's going to be the first to live forever or the last to die. Really? Interesting. What exactly does that mean? Now, in order to put these things into place, and I was saying what triggered this whole dystopic idea, I was seeing pictures all over. Now, first came to my attention this whole thing from my girlfriend. We were talking, and she was saying that basically New York City was blanketed with this fog color, and she was saying how it looked pretty, and I was like, what is going on? And then I find out it's these wildfires. All right, and I want to say this right now. I am not qualified to tell you or even speculate as to how these things started. But they're massive. And from what I've seen in the overhead satellite, they started all at once. Like simultaneously. Even in the pockets that were nowhere near the main parts. Now, no matter what you think happened there, and I'm not speculating, climate change and a climate crisis will be to blame. And what have we been told? That these extreme events are only going to accelerate. Now, I can't think of another time where, like this in my lifetime, I'll be 44 this summer, that anything like this has happened on this scale, which already makes it extremely suspect. But I'm sure, I'm sure that what we're going to hear again and again and again is climate change. What started the Canadian wildfires? Experts reveal root cause of toxic smoke suffocating America. So they're talking about these extreme weather seasons, right? The Canadian wildfires have sent a thick blanket of smoke down America's east coast. And they have. I mean, it's not just New York City. Right now, Philadelphia's hit. New York State in general. I saw people posted from my high school. And I was like, oh my goodness. That's why. Honestly, I think that would be weird. So a lot of people were showing these pictures, and it kind of got me into this whole like dystopia reality thing. And that's how I came up with this. What's even crazier about how I came up with this is, again, I've been playing around with the AI for, 2 weeks now, guys? About 2 weeks. We've been doing it and talking about it. So I typed in a prompt, I think like dystopic futuristic city. Gave me a few options that were very similar to the one you see in the background. I didn't like the color. I changed the hue. I then did another selection where the figure was, and I think I put transhumanist robot. And again, that was the prompt. Bam. Put a vignette around it. Blended some colors. That thing took me 3 to 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes tops. Tops. World's changing quick, guys. I just want everybody to know it's not stopping for anybody. So right now, we're in a phase where narrative control is vital, right? That was something that if you watched yesterday, I played a clip of the other great premium interview I did with Charlie Skelton of The Guardian, okay? Jackman Brothers, awesome. Skelton, awesome. And we talk about AI, and he's like, isn't it kind of redundant because they can just feed all the information into AI? And I'm like, yeah, that's if the AI is honest. But it's not. It's garbage in, garbage out. Plus, if there are things that are secret, which we know there are, like what world are we living in where secrets don't exist? I love that. Like, that's the big excuse that nothing could ever happen behind the people's backs because secrets can't exist. Like, what world are you in? Like, spycraft never existed, and classifications in the military-industrial complex never existed, and black projects never existed or don't exist. Like, what are we talking about? No one can keep a secret. People keep secrets fine. People keep secrets just fine. All right? But I got to be barraged with aliens. Aliens. And that's the other thing. You know, you look at this. We're in this narrative control. We're being told that not only is climate change the number one threat ever, right? Ever. It's on, right? We're bad. But we need to regiment all you are, because I'm not even just talking about all you do. All you are. We need to get under your skin. We need to regiment the food you eat, the energy you use, the amount of travel you're allowed to have. And on top of that, we want to dictate different medical procedures that utilize bio-nanotech. I mean, that's where we're there right now. Right now. And we want to build an economy around it. We're going to call it stakeholder capitalism. You know, I got sent this apparent ad from, I think, 1996, where it talks about a burger and fries being, I think, something like $16. You know, at any restaurant, it's about that. I mean, if it's not that with a drink, it certainly is with the drink. Okay, at least. And then you got tax, and if you're sitting down, it's a 20% gratuity. It's really going to cost you more, like 20. Then it said something about a car being a basic car being $65,000. Now, you can still get base model cars in the $20,000 to $30,000 range, maybe half that, but they're not the best. I always say, listen, buy within your means, buy used if you can. Of course, take a look at the car first and own it outright, because something that they say is that much, compounded with interest and payments, you're paying another, 10 to 20%. So it basically says at the bottom, don't worry, you're not going to own anything. You're going to dine in. So what are you going to dine in on? What they allow you to. Who's they? Unfortunately, again, it is a transhumanist predator class at the top, hell-bent, okay, on regimenting everything that we do. I wish that weren't the case, by the way. It doesn't make me glow inside. It's not making me happy. I can tell you that right now. It's not good times McGrady. Okay? Just want to say that. We're going to come back after this upcoming break. I'm going to hit a couple more stories, and then I want to hear what you guys have to say over in the comments. Again, we'll have a conversation in this first hour. It is Reality Rants. We are live with RVM, who's live, all the way till 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Slew of shows, slew of great stuff. And now, a word from our sponsor.
You're still looking good.
I'm still feeling good. You know, I've got all your MyPillow products. Mattress topper, bed sheets, MyPillows, towels, slippers, blankets, sleepwear, dog beds.
Whoa, Charles. Everyone now can get MyPillow products at huge discounts at MyPillow.com. That's right. Now's the time to go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to take advantage of our 3-in-1 sale. We're bringing you exciting new products, overstock specials, and closeout deals you won't find anywhere else. For example, when you buy one of our brand new MyPillow 2.0s, you get another one absolutely free. And with our overstock sale, you save 50% on our luxurious Giza Dream bed sheets. That's as low as $29.99 for the best sheets ever. And with our biggest closeout special, you get our all-season slippers for only $35. Or our sandals and slides for just $25. Quantities are limited, and once they're gone, they're gone.
Oh, Mr. Lindell. Use that promo code RVM. All right. So, climate crisis, you're bad. More extreme events. Get ready for them. Just throwing it out there. Just letting everybody know where we're at. All right, let me hit these stories up because I had so many of them, and it's like, come on, we got to do this. Boeing used counterfeit tools on NASA rockets, causing fuel leaks that repeatedly delayed $4.1 billion Artemis 1 launch, and critical safety flaws that may endanger astronauts, suit claims. So, right now, you got a lawsuit out there saying, basically, Boeing, who's in competition with SpaceX, by the way, as these private contractors for spaceships. Spaceships, we're going to the moon. We're going to Mars. Not really. Hey, most of this stuff, again, is weaponizing space. Period. And you know, they're saying, they're making some big claims. Remember, it was repeatedly scrubbed. Look, the bottom line is this rocket technology that they're using, especially with human beings, extremely dangerous to this day. Boeing's mismatched tools of inferior quality were a cause of the leaks experienced in the SLS projects and likely caused leaks in equipment of Boeing's joint venture partners and licensees. The lawsuit is rife with inaccuracies and omissions, Boeing said, based in Arlington, Virginia, and we will vigorously defend ourselves against this in court. Look, I'm just going to say this. Again, when you're dealing with rockets and humans and space travel, you're playing with fire, son. You're playing with fire. That's the truth of the matter. That's the reality. That's the reality in reality rants right there. All right. Let's see. I want to go to you guys right now. Let's do it. Let's see what you guys got to say. We got a bunch of stories. We got more videos I want to play on this upcoming cyber attack scam. There's another one. You know, again, the critical infrastructure that they've built is purposely flawed for them to point out, we need more power. We need more control. You need to give up all your rights and just make it the norm. Oh, by the way, and merge with machines. Hello, people. How long before the climate change lockdowns because of the Canadian wildfires? Let the media go wild on it. Oh, yeah, I also am going to play a video of Donald Trump and this 2-minute anti-big pharma kind of ad he put out there. Very slick. And let's be honest, kind of addressing the old boopity-boop issue without saying boopity boop or anything like it, and talks about even the food, the water, the air, kind of, you know, good timing with the air quality not being so great all of a sudden. Let's see. Greetings from the Bronx. How's it looking over there, yo, Bronx? Let's see. Worse than bad Q, Michael Jackson moonwalk. Let's see. There's the sound. Everybody's upset. Sorry about that. Oh, but there it goes. There goes the huge jump. At least we'll know where we're going. There's Dana Carvey. Yes. Weird and wild stuff. I'll tell you what, Dana Carvey still does some really great stand-up comedy. Let's see. The Rumble stream wasn't up yet. I'm here, LOL. Is it not up? Did I forget to add it to... No, it's up. Okay, no, we're in there. We're live on Rumble, man. What you talking about? Remember, second hour, RVMRumble.com. I always check to see if I make mistakes, because sometimes, guys, I'm human. I do make mistakes. Obviously, I started the program muted today. All I can say about that is piss poor. Amateur hour. That's what we're talking about. That's amateur hour. All right, good now. Roll the intro. The Rumble's okay. There we go. Jason, in the game of Risk, it's world domination. It's more than. See, that's the thing. It's kind of more than just like world domination, where human beings rule over human beings. No, they want to change the species. Hey, you know what? Let's see if we can pull it up. If I've got it here, I should be able to pull it up. Hopefully, I've now saved this in the correct spot, so I can just dig it up. No longer available and cannot be opened. Of course, why wouldn't it be? Let's see. Let me go into my my downloads and PDF files. You guys can't see this. There it is. But is that the smaller version? It might be, but we'll find out. Yes, this is the smaller version. See, I hate that I get the Reader's Digest version sometimes, guys. I gotta bring over the other one on the computer. It could be in one of my other folders. But right here, they literally talk about changing the species. It's not like I'm just saying this. And eventually what? Bringing us into the virtual era. And that's merging with the machines, human contaminated machines, as the author of this document talks about. That's the real deal Holyfield. Okay? Real deal Holyfield. I mean, and we're in this phase right here too. When you look, we're in automating industry and agriculture, where they're going to regiment our food, and then after that, it's the robotization of everything. And we've already got nano going in. Mechanized agriculture, the industrial age, it's over. It's donezo. Okay? Beyond human AI. Automatics, robotics in the large, immersive, multisensory VR holodecks. Star Trek-esque holodecks. Micro nanosats. The nanosats are out there now. The sensors are out there. Okay? We're doing the quantum. It's there. Tele-everything is here. And they're pushing what? Look, the medicine. When I saw that, especially during the COVID-19 84 nightmare, think about how streamlined all this became on a mass level. Preparation. It's a 2001 document. Come on. Come on now. Stabilization of the world population. Equalization of the haves and have-nots. You ever hear that? Yeah. You will own nothing, and you will be happy. The demise of the underclasses. It's all here. It's all here. I wonder if I type in genomic, well, can we find it? Because again, this is the small guy. Let's see. Come on. I don't need your your pop-ups here. I know how to use Adobe. Farm animals, drugs and spare parts, the bio-revolution applications. You understand? I mean, there it is right there. When I tell you they're ready to experiment on you, I mean it. Spare parts. And this is back in the day when the spider goats, I remember Jones used to talk about the spider goats, and people, folks, we got these spider goats. They're already using neocomeric. And he was right. And they were openly talking about it. And they spun what? This goat milk for biosteel. They talk about binary bioweaponry. That's zeros and ones. That's biological warfare. Come on now. By the way, genes come up 6 times. And shouldn't alarm anybody that They can go after individuals or societies with targeted pathogens genomically. No big deal. Nothing to see here. It's just long-term and fingerprintless, as opposed to like the shock and awe we did in Iraq. Oopsie. Did this document come out before shock and awe? You bet it did. You bet it did. A lot of spot-on predictions here in this one, guys. People, sometimes were getting angry at me in the streams because I was covering Bushnell a lot. I was playing these things that I thought were extremely important. I still think are extremely important. People are like, Bermas, come on, man. We've heard it all before. It needs to be reiterated again and again and again and again and again and again. All right, let's keep going down the line here. I haven't talked to my audience in a while. It's good to see the Bermas Brigade. Let's thumbs it up, subscribe, share, push it out there. Subscribe to the Rumble channel as well. All right, over at RVMRumble.com, and check out all the other great shows. Damn county guys are messing with the dirt road I live on, making dust, digging up native plants. My life has been up to 7 undue reality swipes. There's no white man in your thumbnail. You must have been made by AI. You ain't joking, brother. And that's another really weird thing that we're just kind of like accepting of that. Like again, I'm going to have to utilize the AI as a tool because the AI is not just going to allow you a look into reality. And I hope people understand that. It's creating its own reality. It kind of boggles my mind because the more I think about it and the easier that becomes. Because let me be honest with you. Like, let's take a look at a thumbnail like this really quick. Normally, if I did that, first of all, the cityscape, right? I'd probably either take that from somewhere else, somebody's wallpaper, and do some slight changes to it, or I would have a pre-built 3D render somewhere and then take a screenshot. Okay, still pretty time-consuming. You got to look and see what you want, all that stuff, and then it's not like, you're not going to get a lot of the subtleties that are in this. And this, by the way, is far from perfect. But then, as far as that, if I were to create that from scratch, the transhumanist robot, that would take me hours. So what would I do? I would look for something again. Then I would have to select that, and that's become ever more easy. But I like it very, very slick. It has to look like it blends in. I'd grab that. I'd play with that for a little bit. We're talking about a 20 to 30 minute process minimum. That was 3 to 5 minutes with text prompts. Text prompts. Yikes. Just saying. All right, let's continue down the line. We probably won't get anywhere near where I want to get here. It's just a camera in your bedroom. Exactly. It's just total surveillance under your skin. No big deal. Human soul is not built for the predator ruling elite society they have built. Yeah, and GE just makes light bulbs. General Electric. Ha 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 ha. You remember that old school cartoon SNL did? And it was like making, it was like a parody of the Bill, I'm a Bill, right? But they were talking about how the media was owned by all these companies, and it was General Electric. It's been consolidated down to so fewer since then. Now, I think that sketch is probably 25, 30 years old because I'm an old man. But it was spot on. It was a parody of Schoolhouse Rocks, I believe. Weaponized Professor Frank precedent. It's all part of the monopoly. I would say it's a technopoly. Let's see. Starting with the shills, the most expendables. This Universe 25 society built by government think tanks, okay? Monopolies are illegal. We haven't had a trust buster Teddy Roosevelt in a long time. Remember that? In fact, one of the last times you saw a large-scale monopoly attempted takedown was Microsoft. It was a threat. A lot of people also forget that Microsoft at one point actually bailed Apple out because they were going to go under. That's something that whispered history a lot of people do not remember at all. We're going to come back after this break, go down the line. We got big news stories to get to. We're going to play the Trump clip in the second hour. We're also going to talk cyber attacks, so much more. Southern Poverty Law Center after this break.
Welcome to Reagan Gold Group. We're glad you're here. We understand that you're probably feeling the pain of rising inflation and are worried about how it may be affecting your hard-earned savings. Thanks to H.R. 5376 passed by President Biden, many 401k and IRA savers are facing a nightmare. Governments are printing fiat currency at an alarming rate, which means that the value of your savings is being eroded day by day. However, there is a way to escape wealth confiscation. Precious metals such as gold does not depreciate over time and is a sound investment that keeps on growing. Physical gold is not subject to fraud, and as inflation rises, so does the price of gold. It's an investment product that is renowned for its ability to hedge against inflation. I'm Leith Eaton, the Senior Account Executive here at Reagan Gold Group. We offer 100% free IRA rollovers with free storage, maintenance, and insurance for up to 3 years on qualified orders. We understand that your financial needs and goals may change over time, which is why we offer a hassle-free buyback commitment. This allows you to sell your precious metals any day, anytime at the current market value. Whether you're looking to cash in on your investment, diversify your portfolio, or simply need some extra cash, our buyback commitment is here to support you. We offer a price match guarantee to ensure you get the best price for your precious metal investments. Contact us before making a purchase and we'll beat any competitor's price. We also understand the importance of the safe and secure shipping of your metals. That's why we fully insure all orders shipped to our customers with signature required. Book a free consultation with us now to learn how you can invest in precious metals and hedge your financial future. And for a limited time, we're offering up to $2,500 in free gold and silver. Don't miss out on this limited opportunity. Contact us today to take advantage of this amazing offer.
RVMGold.com. Go check it out for all your gold and precious metals needs. All right, let's continue down the line here. Give us jazz hands if you love us. Jazz hands. I love you. I mean, who loves you and who do you love? I love you guys. Got nothing but love for the Bermas Brigade. Without you, God, without you guys, would I be able to even absorb all this, spend time analyzing these news stories, playing these clips for you? No, I would not. So absolutely 100% love you guys. Let's see. Jason, remember the USS Liberty today. Is that the anniversary? So, if you don't know about the USS Liberty, if you don't understand that the Israelis did try to sink one of our ships and Lyndon Baines Johnson was on board, might want to look into it. Might want to check it out. Let's see. You sound like the woke JK, but maybe. What's that even mean? I hate that W word, man. I just don't like it. Never liked it. I don't know. It's because it's the gray in the beard of me. This whole new language and words being hijacked and you can't say certain words. And now everything is a parody within a parody. Woke, super woke, wokeness. My God. Woke used to mean, to me, whoa, he got up pretty quick. I just awoke. That's it. And I get that that's the whole thing, like you're awake. No. That's certainly not the case with those people who embrace that. Yes, walk and talk with the Smokey. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Dutch Since did a video last night. Good watch. Looks like success with the Ukrainians. The Ukraine, that is a story I have right here. Now that we said it. Horror is etched into President Zelensky's face as he visits flooded region, and first deaths of the Ukrainian dam disaster are revealed. while thousands continue to flee homes which are totally submerged. Horror strikes his face. Oh, yes. Zelensky. There it is. Oh, geez, he's so upset. Yeah, no, he's not prolonging a conflict or involved in starting a conflict with NATO that's killed, some people have estimated hundreds of thousands of people. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty upset. Pretty upset. And speaking of that, that was the strong point of the Tuckins, his first 10-minute episode. Notice there was no 10-minute episode yesterday. The lawsuits are already in the air, everybody. I thought that he would have been able to only do that had he... Is that the one that is gone? Yeah. If he'd already cleared it. Apparently not. In fact, I did Making Sense of the Madness yesterday, and Chadwick Moore, who just wrote the Tucker Carlson biography, he was the guest before me, and he said that Tucker had not been fired, and he was still being paid by Fox News. And essentially, they just took the show off the air. And because he's still an employee at Fox News, guess what? They get to control. They think it's controlling. That's why it's not about money. It's about the great narrative. ESG isn't about money. Okay? It's not. It's over. Like that's the new economy, shaming you into slavery. Shaming you into slavery. Just want to point that out. AI will sit on your chest and laugh as you suffocate because of the forced laughter from the pressure. Upload it to Google Drive. What am I uploading to Google Drive? Klaus Schwab in a bathing suit. No, thank you. No, and you know what? The AI right now, at least in Photoshop, is not that sophisticated where it's going to be able to do individuals like that. Lab rats get free food and housing. Good morning, all. Yeah, exactly. Avatar: Way of Water was a horrible movie, but that was the plot. I haven't watched it yet. Yikes. Frankenstein science. Dana Carvey. Yes. See, Elijah knows. Elijah knows that Weird and Wild Stuff is a Johnny Carson parody with Dana Carvey. Hey, I'd be called a boomer for something like that. And all I'm saying is I'm on the ass end of Generation X. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, the grays are there. I hated that. That was another thing. Woke. I hated OK Boomer. Get it out of here. Trash. We get inflation and homelessness. Socialism means you sign into a contract, basically. They own you. Chickens love bugs. Kind of means we're dead already. Relax. Chickens are foul. There's a bridge right there. You always have a place to live. I don't know what that means. Climate change lockdown 2023 summer. I can't imagine. We're here. It's summertime. We're in June now. We're heavy in there. New York State. We haven't had clean air until this morning. 400 fires. Clear it. Wow. So my brother's out there. Like I said, I saw a bunch of stuff coming in from the Fort Plain area, Montgomery County. I was like, damn. So it looks like it's starting to clear up. Climate change. Climate change. I like that. Climate change. See, I can't even say it. Geoengineering makes stuff flammable. I'm in Pennsylvania, and I see a light haze today from Canadian wildfires. Directed energy weapons. I'm not making that assumption. Just want to say that. Just 2 weeks to flatten the wildfires. Lack of forestry upkeep. They said they stopped that. Jason, the wildfires, those years ago in Australia, the police made investigations into arson for that. Many different cases. Interesting. There's Duke Tomlinson. Plate tectonics is why. Magma rising. Not enough rain makes them more flammable. Global warming arsonists. The hippies used to. Connecticut all week has been horrible. Yikes. Untouched wilderness. East Coast Virginia too. Yeah, Virginia got a slight haze in certain places. Really, I mean, the East Coast got hammered from what I saw. Trace its path, see how many senators live within it. Pennsylvania is getting crushed. I said the same thing. In 47 years, I never recall anything like this. Jason, jailbreak it, that AI. I don't know if you're going to be able to. Listen, unless you're writing the code for it, unless you can get down to the base level of manipulating the code for the AI and turn it into its own software, I don't know if it's possible. The U.S. military has a declassified document showing the fuel load for everywhere. This is long planned. It is long planned. Again, that document, the haves and the have-nots, goodbye. All those solar-powered doohickeys are useless with smoke blocking the sun. Man-made fires. East Coast farmers are going to go bankrupt this summer. Yeesh. Let's pray that's not the case. Let's really pray that's not the case. Athena had an AI owl. Interesting. The trees that are burning happen to be America's lungs. Very convenient for the climate emergency. Climate crisis, sir. We're in a crisis. Yes, it is. It feeds into their global warming agenda. I would agree there. There have been a few extremist types caught setting fires in the past. That's also true. But when you see the actual stuff of this, again, it all seems to light up at once, even when it's not connected. All just seems to go up at once. But speaking of extremists, we're going to be delving into this more later on the broadcast. The Southern Poverty Law Center extremist files. Oh, the extremist files. You got to love when the top one are the United Constitutional Patriots. They're the featured group. Now, I have no idea what this group is about, what they state. I just know that I like the Constitution, and patriot used to be a good thing. And they talk about Jack Posobiec as their number one extremist. That's ridiculous. And, of course, it's neo-Confederate. You know, I don't even know what that is. Neo-Confederate. Is that like you're taking like the neo-Nazi thing and new waving the Confederacy, like the rebel flag? I'm not sure what that is. White nationalist. I've seen them just call people who are white and nationalists, or Christian and nationalists, as that. And as a nationalist or a populist, you're really just talking about, doesn't matter what the color of somebody's skin here is. Doesn't matter what their economic class is. You want better for everybody that lives here in the country, and that's a citizen. That's extreme? Okay. I mean, when you get to anti-government general, just, hey, accountability in the government, people that commit crimes, tried for those crimes, maybe go to jail. You're pretty extreme. That's a pretty extreme ideology for the extremist files. You got to love this other stuff. Year in Hate and Extremism. Hate Watch. The Southern Poverty Law Center. One of the worst. One of the worst. There have been a few extremist types caught setting fires in the past. The aliens did it. Aliens made me slap my children. Oh, the alien stuff. It's the worst. It's, again, there was no whistleblower. The guy didn't blow the whistle on anything. That latest guy is just somebody in the military who talked to other people in the military that told him stories. What else needs to be said? Extraordinary claims need to show extraordinary evidence. And what better cover for military weapon systems, okay, and military propulsion systems than aliens? Come on. Come on. Now they can test for air quality and get positive bad results they want. Yeah, the positive bad results they want. The Last American Vagabond has several recent must-watch episodes, FUGG YouTube channel, and other pirate stream channels, important information. I do love how T-Lab just pirate streams all over YouTube to try to break the algorithm. Good for him. New York City is fear porn central. Isn't it convenient for the climate emergency? I mean, it is fear porn central. Is Canada a nice place to build a utopian society? There's no such thing as a utopian society, and the one we're living through right now, in my opinion, is quite dystopian. We'll talk about that and more in the final segment of the first hour, second hour, over at rvmrumble.com after a word from our sponsor.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS? Have you been threatened with levies or have unfiled returns? The IRS is hiring 87,000 agents to boost IRS collections, and they have the power to seize assets, freeze bank accounts, and they can even take your home. Tax Network USA can help you today before it's too late. Our CPAs and certified tax experts have proven strategies that work for taxpayers time and time again. These same strategies have saved over $500 million in back taxes, permanently resolving tax debts for good. Stop collections and get relief today before it's too late.
We love the internet, but the internet is tracking everything you do.
Second time I've done that. I'm not on the A game today, guys. I did that yesterday. Not on the A game. I mean, today's show B plus tops, and I don't even think it could be C plus. We started with the mute. My goodness, no good, no bueno. The global elites see us as their slaves, like they own us. Yes, they are social Darwinists. In fact, you know, I almost led with this story. I should have led with this story. To show you how ghoulish these people really are. Charles finds peace and quiet when he visits rural Transylvania. But he also communes with ancestors there, including a beautiful countess with a tragic fate. Just so everybody knows, Vlad the Impaler has a direct bloodline to Prince Charles. Again, like, the whole Dracula thing and blood drinking from Vlad is you had a ruthless dude that drank the blood of his enemies and put their heads on spikes. And that ruthless dude basically helped spawn a predator class. That includes Charles. And he likes to go to Transylvania every once in a while. You know, with his sausage hands. And memories of Jimmy Savile. Cartoon level can't make that up. In fact, well, you know what? Let's do that one live. Let's just type in Vlad the Impaler and Prince Charles. Vlad the Impaler, Prince Charles. Like, what else do you need to know about these people? Oh, how about that? Yep, sure is. Like, the surprising link between Prince Charles, Daily Mail Royals. Play that and we'll get the descendants of Dracula. Related to the real Dracula. Like, none of this is new. This has been around forever. That recycled. Let's see. Let's go to more options. I want them all off. How about that? What is this? Oh my God, these are the worst. You know what? I'm not even going to do it. You guys get it. You get it. It's right here. I mean, hanging out in Transylvania. Oh, man. Just everybody you know what? We're done. We're done. We're going back to your questions and comments. Remember, second hour, rvmrumble.com. Subscribe to my Rumble. Subscribe to the RVM Rumble. Okay? Share the links, videos. Thumbs this up, by the way, on all platforms. Let people know about the show. Again, Monday through Thursday, live. We're also going to have 2 interviews over the next weekend that are premium. You want to sign up, it is redvoicemedia.com/uncensored. $1 for the first week, $10 a month, or lock it in for $100. Support the broadcast, and you will get that each and every week. I'm going to be posting on Twitter at Jason Bermas all the premiums that have gone free in succession. Ray Dietrich just sent me a link list, so we'll do that after the show. Okay, let's keep going. Son of Enos, I don't know what that means. Excuse me. Don't hear politicians about sending help to stop fires so we don't get hit with pollution. Screw a new car, spend on older models with basic tech. The WHO is rolling out the digital passport hard Yes, we played that clip. Who wouldn't trust the Ethiopian warlord, non-doctor, head of the WHO? I love Tedros. You love Tedros. Everybody loves Tedros. They're still the authoritative source here at YouTube, so you don't talk bad about Tedros. All the fires started the same exact precise moment. It's pretty wild. You watch that satellite footage, it's pretty wild. New cars have a way to many bells and whistles. Yes, Katie, don't buy smart cars. It's tough not to. I mean, even cars now 10, 15 years old have computer systems in them. They're not necessarily smart per se, but definitely there. Emphasis hell, Zionist, control freaks. Good morning to everyone. Let's use what we know to have reverberations in society. Keep the dominoes falling towards triumph. Directed energy weapons were used on Canada to make America suffer. I'm not saying that. Just want to let everybody know I'm just reading that. And I have no definitive opinion on the matter other than they're going to say it's the climate crisis. Let's see. Damn, that sounded good. I don't know what that means. Let's see. The pedo mafia control most people. They do control a lot of people. No more pillow fights. I buy this product, Jason. It's good. You like the Murray? You like the pillows? If you like the mypillow.com, everybody, remember RVM is the code. Got a 92 Mazda, 94 Ranger, 99 Exploder. Booyah! Booyah! John, oh, that was a big old jump, I bet. Big old jump. Let's see. I don't see it. Wow, this is just boom, boom. There we go. There we are. There we are. Right around here. There we go. Togas. Is it toga party time? We're watching Animal House later, everybody. John Campbell gave a masterful performance yesterday. I didn't see that either. Real life is not a Hollyweird movie. We will pay for that too. Let's see. Space. Oh, jeez. I hope Boeing says, what does it matter? It's all fake. Guys, it's not all fake. I'm sorry. I don't believe that at all. With a happily ever after, weaponized everything. Counterfeit tools. Either a tool can do the job or it can't. It's very bizarre. I think that they're saying that essentially some of the things they said they were using, they weren't using. They put people's lives at risk. Again, rocket technology is dangerous. It's dangerous. Considering how many of these rockets that have exploded, yes, strapping humans inside them, very dangerous. Correct. Correctamundo. Rockets are literally Nazis. You're not wrong. Oh, it's magic. You know. They were ordering knockoff parts from Rock Auto. Rock Auto. I like the O'Reilly commercials. That's I prefer those, G-Shell. How about that? They're not wildfires. They were very much on purpose. Again, I'm not saying that, everybody. I'm just reading the comments. Don't take me down for conspiracy theories or harmful content, YouTube. Ooh, I'm reading people's comments. Oh, someone did the which one's Epstein's homie? Prince Andrew? Never believe it's not so. A lot of people got the song lyrics going on in here. Let's see. WNY is also smoky. Interesting. That's Western New York, by the way, everybody. How about another Bermas barbecue in Iowa? Thinking about, I was thinking that's the park I walked my dog in today or yesterday. And, I'm thinking about maybe a picnic this summer. We'll see. I got a busy summer lined up. Like, I'm just busy all the time. Like, on top of this show, which I actually do prepare for, aside from just the thumbnails and thinking about what I'm going to talk about and watching stuff that never airs, just because I don't think it's that interesting after the fact. The stuff we do use and do, I've got to know it pretty good. Pretty good. I speak pretty good. Got to speak pretty good. So Just saying. Let's see. That broccoli song is cringe now. You don't like the chopping broccoli song? I like the chopping broccoli song. A chopping broccoli. We need Bermas, Dyer, and Jones in RFK Jr.'s cabinet in 2024. That'd be something, nothing, nowhere. I don't know if that's going to happen. RFK is a climate change freak. He is one of those ghouls, but I'll say this, that we played the video that supposedly was going viral saying he was going to jail people for denying climate change, and that is not what he said. He's specifically talking about the Koch brothers criminally polluting. Nowhere did I see anything about carbon emissions there and criminally prosecuting anybody. Just want to say that. And that was a 2014 video. It's like 9 years ago. I'm not certain that his position has changed at all, but I would assume that he would be against any type of first of all, he's already spoken out against CBDCs, right? Doesn't want a digitized currency there. I doubt that he would want a carbon allotment system or a social or carbon credit system. That would be another step along this techno-fascistic takeover on a road to a transhumanist nightmare. Just pointing that out. Throwing it out there. I can't help but make that risk comparison. The NATO bases across the world are placed exactly as if they were game pieces on the board. The grand chessboard, if you will. Brzezinski style. Not Mika, Zbigniew. Don't forget the Soylent Green agenda. Let's hope we're not. It's people. I'd like to go my whole life without, cannibalizing my own species. Just me. Maybe that's wishful thinking. Maybe that's too much. Perhaps. But I dare to dream every day. That's all I can say. I dare to dream every single day. RFK is addressing geoengineering. Interview with Dane Wigington yesterday. Interesting. Okay. I'd like to see that. Even Greenland, LOL. RFK wants to eliminate carbon. He's another climate change hoax pusher. Listen, let's hold his feet to the fire on all issues. If you watched the second hour the other day with Craig Pastajardula, we talked about the Israeli issue, Palestinian issue, Roger Waters, who we're going to be discussing in the second hour. Coming up over at RVMRumble.com. We're going to be playing a small portion of the premium where we talk about Roger Waters in particular and RFK Jr. So, important stuff. Weird and wild stuff. We're going to say weird and wild stuff, I think, 30 more times in the broadcast today. Got to bring Militich back on. I do need to get Militich back on the broadcast. He just left again. He was here this weekend, watched the fights at the house, and then he went all the way back to, I believe he's in North Dakota. So, tough to get Pat when he's virtual. It's a lot better to get him to come over to my house, me sit him downstairs and put a laptop and a camera set up with a microphone, have him look and sound good, and then just do the broadcast. So we'll definitely get Pat back on the broadcast. The only thing polluting Greenland are the military bases there. Everyone I know is not in for all this automation and AI. I think humans will always resort to the fundamentals. Farming, socializing, face-to-face, etc. There's a huge value to that. And they know that. When I say they, I'm talking about the people at the top. They know that human interaction is important. That's why they want to take it away from us. They know there's something special about human beings being in the same room together, having important discussions. That's real. That's real. That's why they want to do that in private. Okay? So, one more word from our sponsor. I use this VPN. You should too. We're going to come back just briefly to YouTube, and then we're going over to RVMRumble.com for the uncensored second hour. But first, a word from our sponsor.
We love the internet, but the internet is tracking everything you do. Take control of your online privacy with IPVanish. People with malicious intent are everywhere, watching you. Criminals can hack your Wi-Fi, while broadband providers and advertisers monitor your data. With IPVanish on your device, your internet activity is encrypted. No one can see what you're doing, your location, your connection completely hidden. Protect your internet privacy today with IPVanish.
RVMVPN.com. YouTube. I'm going to continue to read some of your questions and comments. Then we're going to play some videos, but it's all going to be over on the uncensored second hour. You know how to get there. The Red Voice Media live stream. Again, it goes till 8:30 this evening. Make sure that you're not only subscribed, but you're ringing that bell. And we'll see YouTube on